If you were thinking about making that move to Austin, Texas, and buying a brand new home in 2026, you are being lied to. You're seeing the glossy brochures, the perfections of the model homes, and all of the positives with new construction and new home communities. But what if I told you that some of these popular communities are financial traps and they are just waiting to turn your Austin relocation dream into a financial nightmare? Today, we are pulling back the curtain on 5 of some of the most popular new construction home communities around Austin, Texas. And the things I'm going to be saying today, builders don't want you to know, but it's something that you really need to know before making that move and moving your entire family here to one of these new home communities in Austin, Texas. Now, before we jump in, if you are new here, my name is Sean Ackley. I help people just like you relocate to Austin, Texas in the new construction market, trying to save you thousands of dollars and that financial stress and headache moving to a brand new city. So if you are looking to get that home process started, I would love that opportunity to help you. My phone number is up on the screen or in the description below. Reach out to me. I would love to walk you through step by step through the entire process. Now, first up is going to be Sunfield, located in Buda, Texas. It's going to be about 20 to 25 minutes away from downtown Austin. Now, on paper, this community is incredible. You're about 3 minutes away from a hospital. You're gonna have a lazy river in the community, 2 community amenity centers, a ton of brand new construction, and is by far one of the hottest suburbs and hottest new home communities that all of Austin has to offer. But one thing that a lot of people don't know is that Sunfield was built on expansive clay soil. Now, we all know this is not a minor issue. This really causes some major issues because with moisture changes, the soil swells and shrinks, and it can cause some major damage to your property. I mean, we're talking about homes less than 5 years old already needing foundation repairs, and foundation repairs are not cheap. And we're talking $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 worth of damages, all because of this expansive clay soil. I've seen the lawsuits, I've seen the online stories and the horror stories that relocation buyers tell me about Sunfield, where although it's an incredible community on the brochures, living there over the past 5 years has caused them major damage financially and a ton of stress. So don't let the beautiful amenities distract you from some of the damages that can be caused when you buy a home in a community like this. Now, next is up north, and it's Santa Rita Ranch. Now, in a previous video of mine, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But Santa Rita Ranch is by far one of the most popular home communities, especially because every single section has brand new homes. You have some in the 300s all the way up into the millions. You have community centers in every single section, and the community centers that they offer are absolutely incredible. But there are 2 main things that a lot of relocation buyers are overlooking, and that is number 1, the HOA and MUD fees. Now, this alone typically adds several $100s a month because they are just so expensive and they're trying to expand this area like crazy. And the second one is just going to be the location of the community. Although Santa Rita Ranch itself is a popular community, you're so far away from so many other things. There just hasn't been enough infrastructure to come out here yet to really justify moving out here. You're going to be about 20 to 25 minutes away from majority of developments. Sometimes seeing the amenity centers or the homes, people just shy away from the fees and the location of the community. And sometimes those shiny objects really distract us from what really matters. Now, southeast of Austin takes us to the third one, and that is Easton Park. Now, for relocation buyers, this is advertised as one of the largest new home communities in all of Austin. You're about 15 to 20 minutes away from downtown Austin, 15 to 20 minutes away from the airport, and you have homes starting in the low 300s all the way up to about $1 million. You have an incredible amenity center with a pool and an inside gym in the community center. So many amazing features. That's why relocation buyers are loving it. But on the flip side, if we pull back that curtain, one of the biggest things is that you are going to be hearing the noise from the airplanes going and leaving the airport. Now, I don't know about you, but personally, I don't want to buy a brand new $600,000 to $700,000 home where I can hear the noise of the airplanes early in the morning or late at night. Now, the other absolute nightmare out here is going to be the traffic. Although you are close to a lot of things and a lot of major employers, the traffic out in this area is horrible. You're either going to be taking 35 or a surface road to get to where you need to go. That 15-minute drive doubles or even triples in time depending on the time you leave your home. Although Easton Park is in a great location and even has some great homes and amenities to offer relocation buyers, I'm not really sure if that trade-off with the airplane noise and all of the traffic that surrounds the community is really worth it if you were looking to move to Austin. Now, before we go any further, if you are interested in looking to buy a brand new home, again, my phone number is up on the screen or in the description below. Reach out to me and I would love that opportunity to help you. Now, these last two are going to take us up north, and it's going to be in the two most popular suburbs that relocation buyers are absolutely loving. That first one and the fourth one is going to be Wolf Ranch here in Georgetown. Now, one of the biggest things that I keep mentioning is the congestion with the traffic. Wolf Ranch is in Georgetown, but the traffic out here is horrendous. Even if you're driving around 11 a.m., there is still constant congestion at the stoplights out that way. And that's really just because there's no major infrastructure out here. So the flow of traffic is on like 2-lane roads or 4-lane roads. There isn't any major highways out here just yet. Now, although Wolf Ranch offers some incredible views, they have top premier home builders, and they even have some great amenities. One of the big things that most people don't know is that Wolf Ranch is right next to an active rock quarry. Now, imagine waking up in the morning trying to enjoy your morning coffee, but you hear the loud clanging and banging of machinery or even blasting the dust everywhere. Because to be honest, there's so much construction that's coming out here. There's so many loud noises, especially being right next to this active rock quarry. Lastly, the other thing with Wolf Ranch is the property taxes really creep up on a lot of relocation buyers. They look at Georgetown and think it's such an incredible location, but when you're not familiar with the property taxes, that can really add an extra $500+ a month just because you didn't know that the property taxes were so high. Now, this last one might be a little controversial, but Treviso in Leander has been the most popular community when it comes to people reaching out to me. And that really is because they have two premier home builders, they have two incredible amenity centers, and the views out here are incredible. They overlook the hill country out here in Leander, but on the flip side, you're really deep into Leander. You're almost bordering Jonestown, so you're far away from a lot of the things that Leander actually has to offer. The other thing is the road 1431 that takes you out this way is extremely congested in the mornings and the evening time. When that drive looks like at 11 a.m. or around noon, where you're thinking about 30 minutes to downtown Austin, you can expect about an hour drive instead driving to downtown Austin. Now, the other thing is Treviso has a very particular look in the community. So if you're looking for a home with character, then I highly suggest not looking at Treviso. When you go and tour this community in person, pretty much every single home is going to have the same exact white exterior. Everything looks the same. It almost looks like a dystopian town. Now, I know we pulled back the curtain and a lot of this video was negative, but a lot of these communities are still incredible communities to consider. These are just some of the things that you really need to know and understand before relocating to any of these communities here in Austin, Texas. So if you want somebody to help you with the boots on the ground here, trying to save you thousands of dollars and having your best interest in mind, again, I would love to be that resource. Reach out to me. My phone number is on the screen or in the description below. I'd love to help you. Click this video right here for some of the other suburbs outside of Austin that you should probably avoid.